Hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8-Second Gaming, and in today's video we're going to be talking about 5 absolutely brutal mistakes that I constantly see solo queuers making that are holding them back. These things are kind of keeping you hard stuck, but don't worry, I'm here to help you fix them. But just quickly, if you guys are really looking to get better at Apex, then you need to check out the GameLeap website right now. It doesn't matter if you're looking to get better positioning, decision making, aim, or literally anything else, because we have a guide for you. There's hundreds of the most highly informative guides on the website already, with more on the way every single week, so click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and start to climb today. But okay, let's hop into things now. We're going to be breaking down 5, so let's start with number 1. And number 1, this is going to be hot water already, because this is blaming everything on your teammates. Yes, I know, we're starting off spicy. That's how I roll. But yes, blaming everything on your teammates is a horrible mistake for a few reasons, but the main one is it doesn't help you grow as a player. Whenever something goes wrong, if you're just sitting there constantly saying, well, it's this person's fault, it's that person's fault, they did this wrong, they did that wrong, instead of taking an actual look at how you played that fight and say, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't have positioned myself here because that opened me up for a line of sight in this way, and maybe I should have taken this approach differently in this and that and this, you can start to see already how that helps you grow as a player. The people that are just constantly blaming their teammates are the people that never actually grow, and quite frankly, they're the people that are always messing up fights in my own experience. I watch a lot of Twitch because I like to watch lower elo players to make these videos better for you guys. I want to see what you're going through. And when I hop into these people's streams and I'm watching them solo queue, and every single time they're saying that their teammates are awful, they're the ones that have just thrown the fight and their teammates are trying to recover it. If you really want to grow as a player, after a fight, never, ever blame your team. There are some cases where it will actually be your teammates' fault, like if you kill 2 of them and you drop the one down to 20 HP and then your teammates whiff all their shots. Yes, that's going to be their fault, but 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. There's going to be some other stuff going on that you just don't realize that is preventing them from actually cleaning up the fight. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in Apex. Sometimes you don't notice some things that your teammates do notice, and it's not necessarily that they're throwing the fight, it's that they just can't actually clean it up. So stop blaming your teammates, take a deep look inside, and start to grow as a player. But that is mistake number 1, so let's move straight into mistake number 2, and this is playing the wrong legend for your style. Now there are 3 main rules in Apex. There's entry fragger, secondary fragger, and support. And every player defaults into one of those 3 styles. You can play different ones, but typically you are going to be more comfortable on one. And whenever you're solo queuing, you will find that you are more comfortable doing one thing or the other, and that is exactly what you need to build your legend around. If you're a support player and you're always in the back line, you're always trying to hold things down for your team, you don't really want to be playing Octane or Wraith or somebody like that, because they are an entry fragger. They shine in the heat of battle. They want to be in the up close fight, but on vice versa, if you're the first one into the fight and you like being in those up close battles, you don't really want to play somebody like Gibraltar because he's not an entry fragger. If you guys are kind of confused about what the roles are in Apex, we have already made a video on the YouTube channel about the roles and kind of showing you exactly what the roles do and how to see if you play those roles. But once you figure out your role in Apex, pick a legend that revolves around that role, see which one you like, and then you'll see that your playstyle is a lot better because of it. But let's waste no time and move into mistake number 3, and this is throwing the game when your team dies. This is probably one of, if not the biggest thing that keeps people hard stuck, because I see so many times when people are solo queuing, if their teammates die, they say, oh, okay, well, the game's lost, I'm just gonna die with them, and then they hop in, they lose 30 points potentially, and then they go to another game. Never, ever do this, okay? I'm gonna say this again. Never, ever do this. This is so bad for your climbing. In Apex, climbing the ranks is a marathon. It is not a sprint. If you are hard stuck, you're not going to just instantly flip a switch and become the best in the lobby and then absolutely climb. So taking those 30 points is so bad for your overall climbing, because what if the next game you take another minus 30, and then a game after that you take like a minus 12, and then the game after that you take a minus 2. See how those minus points are adding up and up and up, and even if you get a really good game after that, like you get a plus 100 or something, that's only really gonna make you net 0, because you're taking minus after minus after minus. Even if you get those really big pop-off games, it's not going to matter because you just took so many negative points. If you really want to climb and your team dies, just rap for placement. It's a little bit harder in the Seer Bloodhound meta, I get that, but you can still do it. Find a spot in zone that's just in a corner, hide away, get some placement placement points, make that negative points as low as you possibly can. And even if your team has some kills, you could turn that losing game into a positive game. And if you're able to get positive and then positive and then positive, even if they're super small, like +2, +4, +6, and then you get that pop-off game like the +300s, see how that's so much better than just taking -30, -30, -30 because your team died? This is something that's really going to help you climb. And once you get into this mindset, you will see that your climbing is a lot more consistent because you're not taking as big hits constantly. So just get this into your head whenever you're playing. Moving right into mistake number 4 though, we have not playing off of your randoms. Now I get it, when you're solo queuing, you don't really like your randoms. You have no idea what they're going to do, you have no idea what their playstyle is, you have no idea what their skill level is. So why would I say play off of them? Well, simply because you're not going to get them to change their playstyle. They're not going to revolve around you 9 times out of 10. If you think about how you are playing before actually watching this video, you probably did the same thing. You have your game plan in mind, and if they don't want to follow it, well, sucks to be them type deal. They're thinking the exact same thing when they go in. It's very rare to actually get a solo queue teammate that says, hey, whatever you guys want to do, I'm cool with it. But that is how you need to be. If they want to go fight every single shot that they hear, you go with them. You don't commit to the same stuff that they commit to because, again, if your teammates die, you can just go rat for placement points, but you still go help them out. You still go support them because it's your team. Apex is a team game, and until they bring back solos, you're kind of stuck with people. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when you first start doing this, it's going to be weird. It's gonna feel awkward, and you're not really gonna know what to commit to and what not to commit to. But as you start to really understand the different situations of the game, you start to learn yourself as a player, and you start to really understand how randoms work, then you will really learn everything that you need to know. This is one of those things that I cannot tell you what to commit or what not to commit to, because it's going to be one thing that you have to feel game to game, because it does change game to game. This is something that really helps me climb because it keeps my teammates happy. And when you have happy teammates, they're more likely to do something stupid to help you out rather than just leave you to die and now you're out of the game and you're just really bored. So just do what your teammates want to do, play off them, climb. But okay, the last mistake that we really need to drill into your heads if you are solo queuing is mistake number 5. And this is not putting enough effort into finding a team. Now guys, Apex is a team game. They designed it around having teams, they made it for being in a team, and they probably will never bring solo queue back because they said that they don't want it in the game. So until they potentially bring duo queue ranked in, you are stuck with 2 other people. And the best way to stack the odds in your favor is to make it 2 people that you play with regularly. You know them, you understand them, you know what they want to do. You are a squad, and this will help you climb drastically. But everybody says, yeah, I would love to find a team, but they never actually put the effort in. They maybe throw one Discord message up saying, hey guys, I'm looking for a team, but when nobody messages them, or if they send it up at a bad time and nobody really sees it, then they just say, well, forget it, I don't want a team anyway, and they go back to solo queuing, and then they just get mad at randoms. But no, you guys need to double down. You need to send in Discord messages in a bunch of different Discord servers. Find some people to play with. If you guys are looking for a Discord, click the link in the description for the GameLeap Discord. We have an Apex channel with a bunch of people looking for teammates every single day. Hop in there, say, hey, I'm gold 3 currently, I've peaked platinum, I'm looking for 2 other teammates, I play Wraith, I play Entry Fragger, looking for some people to build a team around, and then just send that message in and wait an hour. And if nobody messages you, send it again and send it into other Discords as well, because you need to find a team. I'm gonna sound like I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but seriously guys, you will not solo queue through anything higher than diamond. It's just not possible. Finding a team will make it a lot easier for you to climb. It's still not gonna be an easy task because climbing Apex is actually pretty hard, but it will be easier than solo queuing. But let me know your favorite solo queue tip in the comments down below. If you guys want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm Gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.